Hello everyone, this is Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Happy 4th of July for Independence Day, as today's live summit event in the Crew 2 will go as a rerun. Since last year, everything is all about for the Team Summon represent to the United States of America ever since the country begins from 1776 and currently to go in 2025, as the main date by enter the first week will go available on July 2nd to the 9th. All events include 6 events and 3 skills will have to go lined up in order, and that's how 3 vehicle restriction, including with a Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 Road Force 1, will be ready up to go entered in Motor Road 66. That is how one good American muscle car is about to go yet featured to have a theme cover, just to have the exactly for the main usual, just like the original and the rerun to go for the main set. So let's begin, and just have to be prepared yourself. This will go for racing up, and I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America will be entered for only one part of the theme summon of this year in 2025. So as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's get started and entered for today's live summit event. One party celebration of the Crew 2 7th anniversary is done, and also for my free time to go improvement on the rank at 526 place in 1,259,405 points, as I already got the Lamborghini Aventador LP700-4 and anniversary tire will be converted and go for an extra amount of payday, and have one part of the Fate Magnet boost on Hypercar discipline, and also for 1 million followers in bronze category. Just in time before the second week of July on Bling until the 9th to the 16th, and we got Rising Sun Strikes Back Again is now going in again by coming soon by the date schedule after Lightfall from the final week in week number 4. It's going to be on July 23rd to 30th, so count me in, and let's have a good look on the next 4 prizes, as we got the Patriotic Party Smoke on the Rare Vanity, followed by the Dodge SRT Viper GTS 2006, Light Reward Snipper Legendary for the Monster Truck Discipline, and usual 150,000 followers who had to start out in the bronze category to go on the fame. Time to go, and Speed Trap will be commenced and go dragster only to have a location in South Beach, Miami, who had to go ready up and feel the high speed will go on the straight. So let's give the Chevrolet Corvette Stingray C7 Drag Race Edition wheel go outfit and one American style livery to be packed up with some Dean vanities to go faster up and go carry over by 4,600 horsepower. We'll do the top speed to go mark around by over 380 miles per hour. But the longer it gets, the faster we'll have to go burn check on prep, just to make sure to have one drag race event is about to be available. Just have to go early on prep, and green light will go on the launch. So here we go, and pull out the nitro, and the traffic seems to be clear. A little bit more or less, just have to go full stretch, and there you go on the main goal example by 380 miles per hour, adding up by 0.9 is going check and stable to go improve. But piece of cake, and 120,705 points is doing well achieved to go on the 10th one, and clean successful will do the check mark before entered on the ground base in skill number 2. Then let's go to the Giants racetrack and get started out. We'll go clean racing in salon, we'll go represent to the American democracy. Will be selected for myself is the Shelby GT500 Touring Car Edition. Now I'll have to do this quick, just have to go pack up the nitro, and the asphalt itself is about to get a little bit less on the wet. Got to make sure to have my score point after I just took a good decent amount of workout. Just keep it slow and steady up, we'll go follow the line. Going boosted, and 10 seconds left. Gonna make it, and there you go. Finally beat my own point record, and here it is right now by 22,841 points. skill to be amazed, and one good patriotic muscle car to be outfit, and one good racing spec version to go improve by 155,002 points. So third skill coming up. Let's take this guys at Glacier Park, as I will automatically to get selected with a Sabico Edge 543 2016 will go on the low altitude position. Alright, there we go. Fly very low and keep a good guidance will do on the main trail on the river. It's about to get a little bit foggy. Multiplier to go maintain by ×3. Alright, doing well, and smoke trail turn on. Got to take the right side and fly underneath the bridge. Gonna have to keep a good careful to avoid contact on the rocks. Just have to go underneath the bridge. 10 seconds left. Amp up and go clean air flying racing. Alright, that was close. 2 times in a row and time's up. Alright, not bad, and very good to have a good placement score record by 36,967 points and go on the main attempt to go all clear by 156,679 points. All 3 skills are all clear, and let's go back to Motor Road 66. Since last week when I was doing on free time on Hypercar Discipline from the previous mix event. One Road Force 1 Shelby GT500 coming up, and max per level to go amp up by 280 in 1107 horsepower and top speed 227 miles per hour. Got to go fast and feel the patriotic muscle car will give it a good starting grid, as the last position will wait until 3 seconds to be take place in nighttime. Better get your kicks on and race in Route 66 will go faster in the lead to go pull out the Star Spangled Nitro. The spirit of Uncle Sam on the Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 Road Force 1 is going in for the real part of the challenge after last week for the Hypercar Discipline in the combo event. Just see how one same event will go again for a different amount of time condition, and the route itself will go old school American racing style. But only one modern muscle car will go track focus and see how it does to go for a comparison ever since I just took a free time session from Detroit Interstate from Motor City as the previous Live Summit event. But this will do very well, and I kinda think the American themed vanities will go extra by giving a themed background style in the 4th of July is gonna be quite good to be amazed and seen on display. Decided to get my focus on, and the route will always have to be stay on focus. Just have to go up by over 230 miles per hour, and the checkpoint to go check it clear, and the next one will go serve on the landmark before the main turn will go challenging up in clean motion. The racing it gets, and the clean racing is a good cheer for the American democracy. In about a few more miles to go before arriving in Chicago to take the route. Always have to keep a good time attack effort to go faster on the rush once you've already been cleared by massive overtake at the first percentage on the progression. Steady as it goes and go crossing to the rails. Checkpoint to go clear. Let's see the gap distance. It's going to be at in 23.1 seconds. Just look at it go and enter the bridge. We'll go follow up before arriving in Chicago within a few miles. Stop at 77%, almost there. Just give a good drive well and race on the streets for the land of the free. Almost there by 30 seconds. I can hardly make it. Any way I can, and wait until the final turn will go on the 90-degree angle. Let's keep it slow and do on the line. Regain control and reflex. We'll always have to keep things to go reinforce it to have a good focus to stay on track. Welcome to Chicago and arriving at the finish line. That's more like it. And 400,000 followers earned in 2 minutes, 46.493 seconds. just in time to go for a surprising record effort by 117,550 points. That's one event down, 5 more to go, and next up, Powerboat restricted only will have to go for the DCB M31 wide body, will go faster up on the water. Next up, heading up to New York City, and it's gonna be at the East River Strait, will go on daytime, and better grab one available powerboat to be selected and maxed out in 250 per level to go for the handling balance in intermediate by 5,141 horsepower and a top speed of 190 miles per hour. This will have to go fast, and accelerate will have to go much more strategized to have a grid start in the last position before 3 seconds. Wait until the powerboats will be prepared, and I'll have to go for a swift opening to have a massive overtake to go on the opening spot. This is going to be easy, so I'll have to take the right side and go pack up the nitro. We'll have to go on the first checkpoint, and then the rest we'll have to do it all I got and feel the speed and climb up to go by over 220 miles per hour as the top speed to go on normal when the throttle to be stay by 190 miles per hour. So I'll have to keep a good watchful eye on the gap distance, and heading up, we'll go whip around and respond on the racing line, and powerboat will have to take one checkpoint at a time. Much more indeed, and steady up, we'll go pro racing on the powerboat. Okay, that should do very well, and wait until the full nitro capacity soon. I mean, come on DCB M31 wide body, you can do it. This event is just for you. Here comes one jump, gonna take it, and be patient about it. It's all about to have some few seconds on the nitro. We might need to give it a little bit more time on full capacity, but make it much more less and clarify to be using it to take the second jump. Heck yeah, and there you go for next up on the checkpoint. Very good and well splendid. Gonna have to take the dodge on the buoys, and here comes one ramp of the jump. Just have to go boost up the nitro and get back on the water. Alright, right pass by on Manhattan, and then heading up to go around in the areas of the Queens. Just almost there. I'm about to get closer soon before the finish line is just right over here, right next into the safe house. Alright, first place, and that should do well by 2 minutes. 1.385 seconds has been done, successful and skillful for the racing entertainment for only one powerboat discipline to go for the new record as 116,582 points. That's event number 2 and part 2 of the vehicle restriction only. And next up, Harmon Rocket HR3 will take the skies to be available to have the same reward category before entered in FIBA Flight Vegas. Alright, I'm all set and good to go on the Nitro Chemist. This will do one Air Race Wizard coming up to go full on expert, as the matching figures might need to do some masterpiece of a hard work to do some good figurations on single Air Race vehicle. Got to go in 3 seconds. Well, let's do this and pull out the Nitro. We'll go on launch. As the first checkpoint to go clear, second one is coming up to go for the matching figures. We'll do the same matching in 1 second perfect. Third one comes in and very good, impressive, and smoke trail will go follow the line. One good part of the night flight is doing excellent, and here comes the next one. Very perfectly. Now this one to go dive down below before the next one will go on the half loop. Alright, now this will have to do it for only first part, and just have to go turning up on extreme mode. But this will do risky, but it had to take that good figuration to do one excellent perfection. But make that 2 times, but still need to do a lot of more practice, viewers. One good event in Las Vegas for the Air Race discipline takes a lack of skills to go expert if you're about to be proved like a professional. Time to go switching up, and next one to go on the same usual spot. Very good, and the nitro we might need to take some few times after a few checkpoints will go quicker on refill. That's very good for additional 1 second perfect. Keep going. Next one, we'll have to take the same matching figures. Impressive and superb air race stunt. I bet everyone in Las Vegas just really enjoyed the show, and I'm about to go clear by crossing the finish line to do one good succeed record. That's 1 minute, 29.057 seconds, and legendary bundle earn has been going well achieved. That's 118,902 points, but always have to do your best and become, as the air race wizard will do, the mastery of full expert. So that's first 3 events on vehicle restriction only. Now this will have to do drag race, demolition derby, and monster truck for the rally raid combo event to have one vanity reward available. That will be considered is to have the same one that you already own will go converted into some currency bucks. So let's go drag racing, and Santa Monica, here I come, will be proceed to go in race number 4. I hope for this event might gonna work just like last time from Dominion Rivals stage number 2 as the first rerun without receive any points. So I'll have to grab the Corvette Stingray C7 Drag Race Edition again and go for 3 runs. Gonna have to do this quick and see how it goes in night time. We'll be ready up and go for the encore. We'll be respawn on the main check. First run coming up and beat the main objective time by 15.6 seconds. Keep the gauge in the green zone and wait until 3 seconds. We'll be doing this all good. Alright, first run coming up and perfect start. We'll go shifting up the gears. 3 times perfect and 1 times good. But faster it gets, just like the Eco, finish line is just right on schedule before finishing up at the first run. Let's see the results, and my run time in 11.233 seconds. Top speed 390 miles per hour and gear shift is all good. Brilliant and good first on warm-up is in progress. Second run coming up, just do the drill. Burn check and keep the gauge in the green zone within 3 seconds. We'll be doing this on perfect. Okay, just make that 3 times good and 1 times perfect. So very close, and I can hardly feel it to be reaching up by 390 miles per hour. That should do well and make it much more, adding up by 1 mile. So last run, viewers, this will do quick, and it's gonna to be make it count to go by predicted if I had to go up by 392 miles per hour. Third run and last. Got to give it all I got and keep the gauges soon to be expected. Alright, just hold. Wait for it. Alright, it worked, and 4 times perfect. We'll go for the outcome stats. 1 pull nitro coming up and see how it works. Nice, perfect, and gear shift is what I need. I'll have to give that good record by 11.232 seconds, and 4 event is going to be well done and succeed very much more likely to have a good available on any drag race vehicle. That's 119,553 points, and let's go demolition derby. We'll have to go racing and hard pack action to see which one of them, if it's going to be racing or a free-for-all battle. But my main guess is going to be at the White Mountain Dirt Race, and here I go. We'll have to grab myself to have a 1 best pick for any demolition derby vehicle, especially with a Dodge Charger RT Hemi to have the same class and demolition derby disciplines. Got to do this quick, and same per level to go back in 160 by 523 horsepower and top speed 138 miles per hour. Let's give the UDRS Ins Protect card number 25 the Minotaur. We'll go racing brute force and shortcut. We'll improvise as today's forecast in weather condition is on the rain. On the effect. First lap coming up and pull out the nitro. First session to go quicker shortcut on hill climb is going in. But this takes a lack of serious hard work for demolition derby cars. Just embrace it and toughen up, we'll give it all we got. It's all about the exercise of demolition derbies. When you're about to go feel the handling on drifting and nitro, will go faster to be quickly as possible, as predicted to be suggestion to go improve by 2 minutes and 28 seconds as the key rule of requirement. That should do very well and dodge quickly. The main hazard obstacles is going to get a little bit more tricky once you're about to go clear to have the next one. After the end of the first lap, take the right side as the quicker shortcut besides doing one jump. Nice, and there you go. Feel the handling and the respawn going reflex boosted to go climb up onto the main speed to go average. Steady as it goes and have the full nitro capacity await by the patient. Got to go booting like a Cadillac and sting like a beaver. Halfway there is already here. Just have to go quickly and be much more skillful of the demolition derby reflex. And there's Floyd on position 8, and there's one there coming in. Got to do this quick and heading up to the final lap on number 3. Okay, hill climb commit coming up, and looks like Sophia is here on 7th. Just have to avoid the contact and go right back onto the shortcut besides skipping on the dirt trail by drifting. All that hard work just make it much more challenging, hard working, and the demolition derby skill of a masterpiece. Okay, gonna have to keep a good eyes on the opponents. That was so close, and one more checkpoint to go by reaching out the finish line, and the bear is coming in to be expected by the arrival. Alright, successful, and there you go for a brand new set of the improved record is 2 minutes 26.031 seconds. Good job, and a new record has been achieved to be successful by 127,693 points. But man, all I really think about is gonna have to do a lot of marathon by entered in the White Mountains Racing for the Demolition Derby event. But only one more event to go, and it's about to go in monster truck only for a single rally raid time attack only. We'll be racing up at High Speed Drifter. This will be the right time, and one vintage monster truck will be coming up and go by selected recommendation to be outfit in the American style livery. I got everything all set, and American style vanity, including the livery itself and paint job, must have to go in light gray is perfectly to go on the per level in 140 in 1223 horsepower, and top speed to go driving in off-road in 150 miles per hour. Now let's go for old-fashioned time attack style, because the handling is going to get a little bit more tricky out there in the off-road areas. Just feel it and wait until the 3-second countdown. We'll go vintage and style by doing one race and beat the time ejected in 3 minutes 16.162 seconds. Gotta ace that course and focus on the main route. Here goes area checkpoint 1. Gonna have to take it, steer well to the left, and respond directly to have a good follow the signs on the arrows. Just free well, and off-roading for the monster truck will go alive. Now for checkpoint area 2 is coming in, clear, and take the left side. We'll do the right roadways, we'll go on the path. Doing well, and smashing up the fence as the eagle rooftop will go guiding up and store around in the areas. Now, as I really think to do the main path before approaches on checkpoint 3, just wait and do some few jumps until the nitro will take some few seconds to have a left turn direction until the main signs will have to go anywhere. But I'll have to do the main position to go on the left and see how it does to go perfectly for a high-speed drifter in the off-road areas. Now coming into the forest, this will do less, and one deer roaming around on the surrounding area. Okay, very nice, and go on the dirt trail before the finish line is just right over here. One good airborne on the jump, and get things to go smooth and safer to have some good path and few buildings around on the surrounding areas. Just have to take one more jump to go, and here comes the freestyle of jump. Just make that flip and regain control on the monster truck for the Hub 1 Proto. Going closer and beat the time by under 2 minutes. Alright, amazing and very good for only one race, and vanity item has been already earned that brings out the go for conversion into some currency credits. So that's 129,126 points in about a minute, 55.847 seconds. Feels proud to be as an American racer in the Crew 2, and here I am right now on the Platinum in rank 513 place in 1,261,797 points in about 3 days left to go. So folks, for every year in July by the first week, Independence Day as the encore for the rerun for every season on the Live Summit event is all about the cars of the United States of America for only one monster truck, street race for the Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 Road Force 1, drag race, demolition derby, powerboat for the M31 wide body DCB, and air race for the Harmon Rocket HR3, along with 3 skills on speed trap, slalom, and low altitude. But perfectly and impressive ever since I just had to do this on time by every Monday, and then switching up to go temporarily on schedule on Friday. Just wait until Bling will be quite good to be coming up until week number 2 is about to be date on schedule, but after all, it's all about to have the holiday season for July 4th is gonna get things to go for a miracle of American democracy. For once, every 6 events might have to put myself to go starting out with vehicle restriction, as starting out with the Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 Road Force 1 in Motor Road 66, followed by in New York City to be on the powerboat on DCB M31 wide body, and also for Las Vegas when using the Harmon Rocket HR3 2018 to go for the recipe of an American dream to go racing in competition. But luckily, I just already took 2 attempts when racing in White Mountain Dirt Race in Demolition Derby. Just had to go toughen up and do some good reflexes to have a climbing up on shortcuts if you're about to go improve by under 2 minutes and 28 seconds to help myself to go for a cheap point in 127,693 points. But good thing Santa Monica drag race event is doing well respawn, and good thing to have 119,553 points since Dominion Rivals stage number 2 as a rerun without being received onto the main respawn point. But very good. Now I'll have to come back again soon, and good thing week number 2 of July is coming up on Bling until the 9th to the 16th. We'll take a good look on 6 events and 3 skills will be on the upcoming schedule. But we got 3 hypercar events, including with the Bugatti Divo and McLaren Senna, and also yet 3 skills on slalom, buoy smashing, and low altitude, along with a powerboat, touring car, and 1 street race discipline to be set as a no restriction only. But good thing, a different kind of a theme summon that related to the cars with high expensive to go by over $1 million. So, looks like Lightfall is still already here, along with a Baron Raid, and that will bring out to have a different kind of a Lightfall Underglow to be listed on the gold category to be titled in Epic. But 2 legendary parts on the Glue Digger for Air Race Discipline, and for Drag Race for the Nitro Chemist is good for the additional expansion to go full on boosted. And as for the Baron Raid, 2 Demolition Derby cards on silver for the Fender Bureau and platinum for the Fender Charcoal, and I have a good eye on Kenny Sand Scorpio Underglow to be listed on Epic for the gold category until the main date as the 3rd week of July until the 16th to the 23rd. So folks, first week of July is going well start on Independence Day as I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's how everybody talks about America, is only how one important thing is democracy. So, time for me to wrap it up, and then I'll have to be looking forward to be participating in Bling soon until July 19th will be open, and then I still have some free time activity after taking one stop-by visit on Friday, and then 3 events will have to take 1 week at a time until the Rising Sun Strikes Back Again is coming soon. So thank you for enjoying watching the video and the Crew 2 folks. Glad that you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on Dividend Art, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. Plus, membership is now open to everyone. Will join to get access per price levels a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji with my OCs, and many features to support the channel by becoming a member. It's the best way to help out with the super thanks as an extra, will support and grow. I'll be seeing you guys next time on the live summit event in the Crew 2, and I look forward to see you again at the next current video. Keep on racing, stay clean.